So we have an exchange called PulseX, and it's similar to Uniswap, except the fees are lower. So instead of 0.3%, you pay 0.29, and it burns 22% of the fees, and causes it buy and burns up the PulseX token for 22% of the fees, 21.7, I believe. So these new tokens I'm designing are purely deflationary, no inflation. It's awesome, and unlike the Uni token, where the Uni token from Uniswap literally has no connection to the trading whatsoever. None. You trade, has nothing to do with the Uni token. In this system, when you trade, the PulseX token receives buy and burn pressure from that. So it's a more honest, more direct, it's just better. So PulseX is better than Uniswap, and PulseChain is better than Ethereum.
I feel like Uniswap, I feel like their token was for their liquidity pools on the platform, but realistically, you really didn't need it because you can get liquidity from the community and you can lock up some of your coins for liquidity and do all of that other stuff.
Well, I can tell you that story. It's an interesting story, actually.
Let's hear it.
Uniswap was vampire attacked by a project called Sushiswap. And so what Sushi did was they said, you know what, if you move over your LP tokens from Uni, and you put them in, if you move your liquidity from Uni into Sushi instead, you're gonna make fees, but you're also gonna make this extra token. And that was the vampire attack, is you give people an extra token to get them to do something that they were already doing anyway, but somewhere else. And the funny part is that behavior kind of looks similar to what we're doing to the whole Ethereum network. You want lower fees, you want higher throughput, you want the same ticker symbols. We got all that right here. Click a button. And here's this exchange PulseX, which has an incentive token to reward you for providing liquidity between your ERC20 or your Ethereum and your PRC20 or your Pulse. And now you can make fees when people trade between these two networks. So if you've got, let's say, Link or SHIB or Hex or something on the Ethereum network, you can bridge that into the PulseChain network, pair it with your free coins that you got copied, and you're likely, I mean, who knows what will happen in the beginning? Prices will probably move around a lot, but over time, I think that you'll see that maybe they find like a kind of common ratio of Ethereum ERC20 to PRC20 value, and that reduces your liquidity loss, your impermanent loss as a liquidity provider. Because like if you just tie two things that really just stay the same value against each other, you're just making fees with no impermanent loss. But if the price moves a lot, you don't like that as an LP because you sold the thing that went up and bought the thing that went down, basically. So, and you're hoping the price comes back down so that you're left with profit.